The following presentation contains adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
I seriously have to find a way to label these intros very differently. That way I can know which one to hit. But yeah, everybody, welcome to a whole new episode of Major Listen. As you can tell, I botched that whole intro. But I have a very special guest in the building. It's one of a good buddy of mine from back in the day. Trying to, catch up on things that we've been doing lately. So I like to introduce everybody to Jake Bush in the building. Not
What's
necessarily
up, man?
in here.
Thanks for having me on here.
No, man, thank you for accepting the invitation. Like I mentioned to you, man, it's a great honor. And there's certain people that I've invited in the past that I know that are going to be pretty big later on in life. And there was this gentleman who I know he's going to be big, like within the next few months, I think. He messaged my wife back because I asked her to please, email him for me. And I don't blame him for requesting this, but he's all like, yeah, well, how much are you gonna pay me? And I'm like, oh, you know what? I get it, bro. Like, you're gonna be pretty big, soon in the future. So I mean, I get it. You're very valuable. But as you can tell, I'm like a nothing podcast as of now. So I mean, I really can't afford you, but hey, if you're willing to help me out, that'll be cool too. He's all like, nah, man, I only do it for a prize, blah blah. So I understand, man. I'm not gonna try to go back and forth with you. I completely understand that. I will respect you, all that good stuff. I didn't want to go back and forth. I was like, yeah, man, I understand. Obviously, there's some people that are, I guess they know, I guess their worth, I guess. And like I mentioned, he's going to be pretty big later on in life. So, I was very, excited when you said yes to me. I know we've known each other from back in the day, but you can never be too sure about people. So I was like, I'm gonna take a risk.
Yeah, I try to not turn down many opportunities. I mean, worst case, we talk about stuff that someone needs to hear on this, So
yeah, absolutely.
I'm always down, dude. And I'm not one of those forget where you came from guys either, though.
Oh, that's badass, man. So tell me, for those people who probably don't even know of you as of now, can you please tell them exactly who you are, where you come from, and all that good stuff?
Yeah. So my name is Jake Bush, and I'm from Pasadena, Texas, down here. I've been touring professionally for almost 10 years. Next year will be year number 10. Been writing songs and getting people to cut them and just playing all over. Started out in Texas, but now it's spreading around the U.S. I've played an international show in France. We've had 6 number 1 hits on the Texas radio charts. And yeah, man, that's about it.
You know what I like to say is that you made it whenever your song is on the Instagram stories.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh shit, his song is in there. That's badass. I was like, oh yeah, he's made it. There's no doubt about it. That boy Jake made it, man. But yeah, see, I didn't even know you were from Pasadena to begin with. I figured you were somewhere from Leak City or something.
Yeah, so I was technically Clear Lake.
Clearly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but I claim Pasadena, man. It's been kind of like the nucleus of my journey. I feel like I started out in cook-off tents and then spread out, and that's always kind of just been home to me.
I don't mean to be like controversial. Usually there's a lot of like Hispanics and stuff like that, but man, it surprised me when you said you were from Pasadena.
Man, there's been a lot of great people from Pasadena. Andy Pettit's from Deer Park, right down the street.
Yeah.
And then Roger Clemens. And then you have Mickey Gilly. I mean, there's a
Really?
lot of, yeah. I mean, it was made famous in the 80s and 90s for Gilly's nightclub. It was Urban Cowboy. And there's a lot of country music history in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not too familiar with country. I just started listening to country back in 2017, but I listened to all the, I guess like the radio names, like
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, and all them names. But I actually started listening to you, man. You actually, I really like your music, basically because it really hits close to home, like I mentioned. My favorite from you is Cowgirl.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that song's banging.
Yeah, we record these songs and then we listen to them, and then we release them and then we play them live. And we never, maybe I speak for myself, I don't ever listen to my stuff again. Like once I put it out, it's it.
Really?
And, yeah, the only time I'll hear it is, if I'm at a party and they want to be funny or put a song on, or like my wife listens to my music all the time in the shower, so I hear it. But yeah, a very few of my songs that where I'm like, if they do come on, or I'll sit there. If they're on the radio, I listen to them every time. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and
really,
yeah.
You don't because the way I do it is whenever after I do an episode, I criticize myself a lot, so I constantly have to look back at my video, see how I did, and all that stuff. You don't do that?
No, I mean, you gotta think. I'll record a song. Let's say I record a song in January. I listen to that song all of January, all of February, all of March, and then I put it out, and then I play it every night. So, yeah, and I think it's a habit that I've developed because I don't want to over critique myself.
Me off, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to sit there and get in my head. And plus, it's nice recording something like Cowgirl and thinking, man, that's amazing. It's the best song I've ever put out yet. And then hearing it in a year, and then you realize the growth,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I had to, pick up to where you were talking about because you were getting cut off a lot. So I think, you're good though. You're good now. I could. You got married a little bit over a year and a half ago, you said.
Yep.
So how's it been? How's the married life been treating you, bro?
Man, it's been good. Brittany's her name's my wife. We've been together 4 years, so we were already living together and, pretty much married without the marriage. And so nothing really changed for us, man.
Yeah, that's the best way to start.
Yeah, I agree. And we moved away from Pasadena. We live in Kingwood now, and for a whole year, man, no one knew where we were living at, and it was like a different type of peace.
Really?
Because Pasadena, we can't go to the store without running into somebody we know.
So King. Oh yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, Kingwood's a little bit further up north. You actually live like right down the block. I live in Spring.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of close to each other. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. So kids wise?
You're breaking up. I think I lost.
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. No, I was asking if you have any plans to, hold on. If you have any plans to grow in your family a little bit more, or kids are in the picture?
Yeah, man. Right now we have a dog. I had another dog. She passed away in July. I mean, we're just kind of leaving it to God,
Yeah.
I would love kids, and she would love kids. But also have a super busy career. And
No, for sure.
Man, yeah, it's a tough thing. I'd love them though. It's just, I think we're not trying for kids. If it happens, it happens.
It happens. Yeah, man, that's the best way to do it. I do want to ask you something because, like, back when I knew you, I had no idea you used to sing at all. Like, how did that happen, bro? Like, did you always have a passion for music, or is this something that you always had in the back of your head? Like, hey, I want to do this, eventually. Or how did that happen? Because all of a sudden you just started popping up with music, saying like, oh yeah, Jake Bush. You know, I was like, what? He's a country singer?
Yeah,
Tell me how that happened.
I've always loved music, country music especially. But I mean, I love all types of music. So I mean, I listen to rap, to rock, country.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. When I sang in high school, like senior year, I did a talent show, and that kind of brought me out of the shell. And then, you know, I joined the Army Reserves, and dude, singing cadence, that just kind of made me want to sing. And then when I got out of the Army, I jumped straight into the music.
Yeah, I remember that. Like literally right after, it was just straight music. You mentioned you sang a song at the talent show. Do you remember what song it was?
Yeah, I did a duet. I did a duet with a girl named Jasmine, and it was from some movie. It was called Falling Slowly or something. It was a duet. First time I'd ever sang in front of anybody, and it was first time doing a duet. Yeah, so it was pretty ballsy.
You're seriously, I would never. Yeah, I would have never done that. But hey, more power to you, man. You actually had the courage to stand up in front of the whole school and sing.
And
how did people give you feedback off of that?
yeah, I mean, all my friends, they loved it. It was the first time my dad ever really saw me sing too, so he was there.
Okay, he's back.
It was weird, man. I mean, it didn't really like light a fire in me. You know, it's not like I sang all the time and was like, oh, I'm gonna be a star. No, it was like, okay, well, now that I know that's terrifying to do that, you know?
Yeah.
But I knew I was good at it. Like I'm not good at very many other things at that point in my life. And so, yeah, I just jumped off in it, man.
So after the Army, after the military, is that where you decided like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and pursue this?
Yeah. So I was in the Army, and man, I would start picking up these gigs, and like on Tuesdays and stuff. And man, it just got to the point where I was so busy with that it was like I can't do anything else, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's when I got out. I got out and just jumped straight to the bars, man. I was already gigging, you know, I was already doing 3 or 4 nights a week. So to jump off as my only job, that was, you know, felt like that was my only choice.
Saying like, hey, you need to do this full time. You need to start writing, and you know, you could be a big. Who was there a person that, you know, pushed you into doing all that?
My brother Josh, man, he's always been a support for me. When I first started, every gig I would get, he would damn near be at, you know, unless it was super far. And he always bought me guitars growing up. He always kind of nurtured that. My sister Jen, she nurtured it a lot too. She's really where I started singing.
Okay.
She kind of pushed me to do that. But really no musicians, man. There used to be a guy that I followed around and would sing his songs and stuff. And that kind of where I got my start at. But man, no one really was like, hey, you need to do this. For me, it was like, I feel like I'm good at it. You know, it's decent money. And I've always been like a blaze your own trail kid. So I love the idea of just supporting myself. I hated working for other people.
Oh, I hear you, bro. Nah, same thing, man. I mean, I don't sing or any of that stuff, but hey, I can understand exactly what you mean when it comes to like not working for anybody else, for sure.
Yeah. No.
What kind of childhood would you say you had growing up?
I lost my mom when I was 3, and I had a stepmom come in the picture right after, and thank God for that. She was great. I'm the youngest of 7 kids.
Whoa.
Yes, 2 of them are stepbrothers, but yeah, it was crazy, man. I didn't get away with very much, you know. I grew up with technology though, so I grew up with phones and computers and TVs. I thought my childhood was pretty awesome. I was never home. I was always at my cousins or my grandma's.
Yeah, you have a big family, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't blame you, bro. But you know, you mentioned you grew up with technology. How old are you?
I'm 30. Just
You're 30. Oh, okay, so yeah, you were about the same age then. Yeah, we were brought up around the same era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm trying to get rid of this cough. I don't know if everybody's dealing with the same thing, but you know, I was sick for a little while with a really bad cough. But yeah, man, these mosquitoes are also bad right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, we're getting killed out here with these mosquitoes and flies too, man. I don't know what the heck. And
Yeah.
then we got like 100 degree temperature out here in Houston. It's really bad out here, man.
It's not even summertime yet.
Yeah, it's not even summertime, and we got hit with the storm. I think it was last week, right?
Yeah.
We got hit with the random storm on Thursday. I think Thursday night, last Thursday night, and man, that
And stuff. Tornadoes and all that.
yeah, it was really unexpected. Luckily, we didn't lose any power over here on this side. I don't know if you did, but I think
Man,
it was.
I was in Colorado for that.
Oh, Jake, I lost you again, bro.
There you go. We're back, I think.
All right, you're good. You're good. You said you were in Colorado during the storm?
Yeah. So we left Wednesday and got up there.
I'm sorry, I lost you.
Yeah, I can kind of see when you freeze. So that
I'm wondering what other people are seeing, because I see you freezing, and you said I'm freezing on my side, so I'm wondering like whose it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. That's just
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, no, I was in Colorado for that. I wish I'd have been here. My wife was panicked.
Oh, she was here.
Yeah, we live in an apartment though, so it's not like it's the house isn't shaking and stuff. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's more, I guess, more stable, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, man, we got hit pretty hard over here. But we, the next day I saw that 4 people died. I was like, what?
Wow.
I did. Yeah, I was like, what? 4 people died? That's crazy. I didn't really expect that, but I only see you freezing. Dang, I see him freezing, but he's telling me that okay. So it's probably just me freezing. That sucks. And I was telling my wife before this episode started, like the Wi-Fi is acting up. So we might see a lot more freezes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like we're recovering from a cough over here too. Like I mentioned before, everybody's getting sick. I don't know what's going on. Something's happening over here in Houston, I guess. But back to you. What kind of a student were you in school?
I feel like I was a pain in somebody's ass. I didn't really like school. I mean, I liked when I would actually learn, I would love it, man. But God, I hated buckling down and paying attention. I just
Yeah.
And I was a class clown. I wanted to be funny all the time. And my senior year was awesome. Junior and senior year, I felt like I was on top of it. I graduated with a great GPA and, somehow. But the rest of the years, no, it was not good.
Okay, I'm back. I froze up again, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me try some connect something else. Yeah, because if not, this is gonna continue happening. I can't disconnect that. I'm scared to disconnect something and it's something important. No, wait. I don't know what that was, but I hope that wasn't important. But oh no, that's the charger. Oh well. All right. I'm gonna connect my hotspot because my Wi-Fi is just acting up.
Yeah, no sweat, man.
Technical difficulties. But yeah, Matt. What the hell? I remember you being funny, and that's for sure. And I was always wondering, like, man, I wonder if he was like that funny in school. So for you to confirm that you were like a class clown, that pretty much confirmed it.
Yeah. Man, I try to just make people laugh, dude. That's like my thing. Everyone's so serious all the time.
Yeah, man. Especially me.
Especially you, is how you said.
Yeah, I'm freaking serious all the time. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. We shouldn't have any more problems. How did you guys meet? You probably told me already, but I forgot. Oh, so we met in the Army, as you
Yeah.
can tell. We're in the same unit.
Yeah.
We're in the same unit. We really didn't hang out. I don't want to say like everybody was pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
It was mostly like, okay, we know of each other, but that's pretty much about it. We don't really know about like our personal life or anything like that. That's really how it is. No, that's my wife, Jake.
Yeah. Hi, wife. Yeah, it's funny looking back too, because like it was so long ago now,
Mhm.
like
Oh yeah.
I've lived a whole nother life since then,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you know.
Whole new life. A lot has changed, and you've done so much that I'm pretty sure time has passed by so fast to you.
Yeah, man,
Constantly busy.
feels like that. It feels like that. It's hard to believe that I've almost been doing this 10 years,
Really?
Yeah, next year it'll be 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what bar did you say you started off at?
I started off at the Neon Moon in LaPorte, Texas. Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one. Never been there, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, they picked me up on a Thursday, let me play every Thursday for
Uh-huh.
like 3 or 4 years. And then I picked up like every Wednesday gig down the road at the Chantilly Room, and then every Tuesday. So I was playing every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, guaranteed.
Okay.
And Friday and Saturday, we would just go wherever they'd let us, man. We'd go play everywhere.
Have you been there ever since?
No, man, I've never played there again.
What?
Yeah, probably 2017 or 16, I quit playing there. And I still play the Chantilly Room every once in a while. It's not anything fancy. I just love going back to there.
You don't want me to sing. I promise you you do not want to hear me sing. I'm gonna break windows. Nah, but yeah, it was crazy to see how big you've gotten. I know you're probably like I'm not where I want to be right now. You have a vision of where exactly you want to go. But for me, for somebody who's seeing you on the outside, I'm looking at you like somebody who's going up there. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, I'm noticing you. And like I'm saying, I'm another song that I just listened from you was that new one you just came up with. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's
God Good News.
That one, yeah. God and Good News, yeah. That one was a good one too. I feel like all the music that you're gonna come up with is gonna be a banger too.
I'm trying, man. That's probably the hardest part about being 10 years into it, is that like for the first 9 years I had no clue what I was doing,
Really?
I was trying to just wing it, I was just I probably didn't start writing good songs. I didn't really write songs until like 2018 or 19.
I think I saw a little something that for Cowgirl, you mentioned that you didn't even write that song. Somebody wrote it for you?
Yeah, so a guy named Clint Daniels wrote it. Carson Chamberlain, Clint Daniels, and Jeff Hyde. So they're all hit songwriters.
Yeah.
That song was written in like 2009 or something.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so it landed in my lap, and I just loved it, dude. I loved it, and I don't really write or record anything that I wouldn't like believe in,
Uh-huh.
So like I'll never talk about being a cowboy, right? Because I'm not a cowboy. But like,
yeah.
So Cowgirl was a no-brainer. I was like, dude, this is too good. Been sitting here for a decade.
So I mean, how did you find it? How did it fall into you?
So Carson Chamberlain is one of the writers, and he was the first guy I ever wrote with in Nashville. And so he'll send me, if I ask, he'll send me as many songs as he can find that fit me. And if I like them, I can record them.
And he already has most of these songs already written. He just sends them over to you, or how does it work?
So usually you'll get a demo. So it'll be like when you hear a song on the radio, how it's fully produced. A demo is pretty much that song already like that, but on a lower quality.
Oh, okay.
Just to show the artist what it can sound like.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And did you hear it before anything? And you're like, man, I could do this one.
Yeah, I listened to it for about a month, and then I stopped listening to it and was like, oh, that's not for me. And then I listened to it again. Yeah, I listened to it again. I guess I was at a different point in my life where my ears were different, and
yeah,
I recorded it. Yeah.
did you feel like that song was kind of like kind of spoke to you in some sort of way? Would you say?
Yeah, and plus the musicality part of it, I was just like, man, song would make me actually sing. It would pull out a different part of my voice, and
Mhm.
it's just a great song too. Just the way it's
That
written, right?
Yeah, that's what I noticed. That it has. Yeah, it's. I listened to it. I actually have it on repeat. Fun fact, I guess. But yeah, I have it on repeat, and I listen to it as much as I can until I eventually like, okay, it's time to listen to something else.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to gas you up, but it's seriously how it is. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, I
And,
appreciate that, man. Yeah,
nah, man. Something that I always tell my wife about country music is that it's more relaxing.
yeah,
It's more kind of gives you like a feeling of home in a way.
yeah.
Like you just picture yourself either in the backyard or in the front porch, just relaxing and just listening to just music, just anything. And
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
sorry, just gonna say, like, the beauty of country music too is like it can make you feel all of that, you know?
Exactly, and it's always, there's always a story to tell. And if considering who or which artist is singing it, you can actually picture it in your head.
Yeah.
So that's what I really like about country music. Hold on. Oh God, yeah. Reggaeton relaxes me. See, you know what reggaeton is, right?
Yeah.
See, so she tries to get me to listen to her music. My wife and I have very different taste in music. So she'll listen to that, and I'll listen to other things. And we've been doing this for like 13 years. So yeah, we have a huge gap when it comes to music, because when I listen to something, she'll be like, oh no, I don't want to listen to that. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, what do you want to listen to? There's certain country artists that she does listen to, but it's not like all the time.
Yeah.
Like her playlist is just full with like certain people and I already know them by memory.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, and that's how my music taste is too. I'll go on kicks where I'll be on like a Russ kick, and then I'll go on a Drake kick, and then I'll go full country for like 2 months.
I was just about to ask you that. Like, what is your go-to music?
Man, I usually go and just Apple Music country, dude, and you click it and it has all these different playlists. And I try to listen to the new stuff, man. I want to know what's killing it out there. It's almost like homework, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll listen to all the stuff that's on the radio that people are complaining about that's not country, or I'll just listen to the new kids coming up that's like, all right, if they're getting millions of plays, let's see why.
Whenever you say you're listening to the new stuff, what new stuff are you talking about? What genre?
Country.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually my go-to, man.
Okay. What was I going to ask you? That was another question that I was going to follow up with this one. It's another thing that I don't like about not writing stuff down. But damn, can't believe I lost it. But yeah, so you listen to country music. That's your go-to. What would be your second?
Probably like 2000s rock.
Oh, okay. I can relate to that.
I think it's what we all kind of grew up on, you know.
I know, right?
The soundtrack.
Like, yeah, it was like the new rock. That's what it was called.
Nickelback and
freaking
Puddle of Mud and all that.
Yeah, I think Limp Bizkit was like really big back in the day. So yeah, I completely understand you on that one. But man, though you were mentioning something before the episode started about something that happened to your vehicles.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and start from the very beginning of that.
For about 3 years now, we've been parking our vehicles at the Kroger in Pasadena.
Mm-hmm.
Have never had an issue. So I'll pull the bus over there. Everybody will get on, but they'll leave their cars. It's only 3 or 4 cars, and keep them away from everybody. Well, we get all the way back from Colorado. It was like a 20-hour drive home, and we get back at 1 a.m. and pull up, and all the cars are gone.
Man.
So it cost us about $1,600 to get our cars out. Yeah, dude, it sucks.
That's all the money I made on tour.
Shoot, yeah. Well, those long runs like that, you don't make no money. So it was just like,
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh man. What was your first thought whenever you like, hey, where the hell are the cars?
I was just like, this is Pasadena, man. They could have stole them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I
That's
was
the
like,
cheapest thing that could happen right now.
I was like, they freaking stole the damn cars.
So I called Pasadena police and gave them the license plates, and they were like, yeah, they're over here. It's going to be $400 a car. I'm like, wow.
God, 400 a car. God. But I mean, did anybody at the Kroger knew that you guys were parking there, or you just just thought like,
yeah, they do know that, but I don't know if they got a new manager now and he didn't relay.
oh
But, man, we've been parking there for 3 years, man. Like, so weird. It was just a freak thing. Like, I don't know. God was trying to teach us something. I don't know what. But.
So what's gonna happen now? Where are you guys gonna leave them at?
So usually we'll park at a covered storage with parking there. But since we were going for so long, I wanted to park at the Kroger for groceries so that everyone could knock out what they needed.
That makes sense.
I should have just drove down the road to our storage because we were only like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, they would have saved you a whole lot of money. God, wow. So, what projects are you going to be working on in the near future?
So I'm finishing my album now. I have a brand new album coming out in November. Yeah, that'll start. You'll start seeing some promo on that here in the next few weeks. I have a feature coming out with a young kid named Dawson Drake. He's a young kid from Mont Bellevue. He's great. I wrote a song and he's recording it, and I featured on it for him. And man, other than that, I just have a lot of tour dates coming up. A ton of them.
You know what? I actually wanted to share those tour dates because I saw them on Spotify, and like I mentioned before, you make it once your music starts hitting on Instagram, but Spotify too.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the you let me know if these are right. So according to Spotify, you're gonna be at the Woodlands on May 25th, correct?
Yep.
From there, you're going to Boulevard Peninsula, August 16th.
Dang, those dates aren't updated. Yeah, we have a ton more dates.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you. They must just not be updated.
It says you're gonna be in Alvin. On
Alvin?
Yeah. I don't know if that's correct.
I'll be at the Woodlands, and then I'll be in Fredericksburg, and then I'll be in Waco. And then I have some Baytown shows, New Braunfels, Livingston, and then all of June I'm flying. So I'm in California for a weekend. I come back in, get on the bus, and I'm in Oklahoma and Fort Worth. And then I'm in Waco, and then I fly to Pennsylvania. I play 2 shows in Pennsylvania, and then I fly to Nashville, and I'm in Nashville all week, and I play a show there in Nashville.
Okay, so these tour dates are all wrong. Never mind that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Alvin is?
No, I don't know what what tour dates are on there.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like, okay, maybe these are right. But you are playing in the Woodlands on May 25th.
Yeah,
that one is correct. That is it at the. What is it called? What place is it?
Do-Si-Do.
Do-Si-Do Breakfast and Barbecue.
Yep.
That place, yeah.
And I am playing in Alvin. I'm playing at a wedding venue out there called Stillwater Ranch.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what was put on there on August 31st. You're going to be in Alvin at Stillwater Ranch event venue. Oh, okay. Don't forget about Rick when you're singing at the Toyota Center.
I won't.
Right? It's gonna be like, this song is dedicated to my boy right there. I see him right here in front of the center.
Yeah. Come on up here.
Come on. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna be like this, like. Nah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my wife to listen to your music. Like I said, she's not really a big country, listener.
Yeah.
But I feel like she could dig your music though.
Yeah, I mean, my stuff, I don't know. I feel like a lot of my art, like my hip hop influence and my voice, like some stuff I sing. Yeah, I grew up on Mario and all those guys too, so I still have a bunch of the R&B singers that mix with the country singers that I love, and that's kind of the sound that I have.
Oh, okay. So listening to other genres of music kind of motivated you or inspired you in a way?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm just a fan of a good singer, dude. You know.
Oh, heck yeah. They
People
want you to sing.
that-
Hey man, no, he's gonna charge me.
yeah, hey, bro, you gotta pay, man.
Yeah, you guys have to listen to them. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna post the song so you guys can listen to on Spotify.
Yeah, but yeah, man,
Listen
we got
to this
a bunch of new music coming out and a bunch of tour dates, and yeah, man, it's gonna be good.
Any idea when that album's gonna come out?
I'm hoping for November, but I'm also kind of just gonna take my time, man. I'm gonna be releasing a bunch of random stuff here and there, like a bunch of songs I wrote here, or a song off the album, or a feature, or a cover. I'm just gonna really start releasing a bunch, and then at the end of the year, the album will be here. So.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, I can't wait for that one. I was actually trying to see if you came up with the new one. I forgot which other album I saw that you had before, but I was wondering if you came up with them recently, and I couldn't see any. So I was like, okay, these are all singles.
Yeah.
So I wonder when he's gonna come up with the new one.
So the last 3 songs, those are all going to be on the album. So I have 9 brand new songs.
Yeah. Okay. So I know. I probably should have worded it better.
A dash.
Right? Yeah, Dash would have helped out, right? I was like, bro, I really did.
You're gonna link them to the wrong page, man.
Right?
Cowgirl Jake Bush. They're gonna have to subscribe. Dude.
They're gonna pull up with something else. No, but I was just gonna ask you because you mentioned before that the one of the writers that you were working with, he had a lot of songs that were not released or anything like that. That a lot of songs that he wrote that were not released. Is that something that you have too? You wrote a lot of songs and just haven't put out yet?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm writing about 100 to 130 songs a year right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's freaking hard. It's not easy. And it's not easy to do that and tour too. So I mean, I'm still doing 160 shows a year. You know, with travel, that means I'm gone for 200 shows for 200 days a year.
Wow.
At least.
So what other states are you currently going to right now?
Oklahoma, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, California, Nashville, Oklahoma. Yeah, man. I mean, everywhere. Anywhere they'll let me. Pennsylvania.
Country's really big in Oklahoma too, huh?
Oh, they love it there. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard about that. Do not Google that. Yeah, guys.
She
my
probably
guy,
typed it in now. Now her computer has a virus. So
computer has a virus.
You're welcome.
Right? But man, that's awesome though, man. Let's see. So you have some unreleased songs. Hold on. God dang. Sing a verse. A verse from what? From Cowgirl?
Sing reverse. Look, just click on that song and then just rewind it back.
I guess they want to know. Hold on. Oh yeah, they want you to sing a verse from Cowgirl. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. If you're not comfortable with it.
Y'all.
Huh?
You're gonna have to send you an invoice.
Right? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, man, okay, so you grew up in Pasadena. Oh, hold on, just 1 second. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, hold on. He can pay. Nah, how about you pay? I'm actually, give me 1 second. Beto said she has her credit card ready. Look, guys. So what inspires you right now to keep going with the music?
Well, I would suck at anything else I did. And I would be bad. I think I'd be a bad employee too. I don't think I'd be very good. But man, I don't know. I think I'm just built for this. I think I'm
Really?
It's always when people are about to break that whatever threshold that is to success that they quit, you know?
Yeah.
So we've been close. It's not an easy life. It's not an easy thing to do. And being an entrepreneur, period, is not easy.
Exactly.
It's challenging, dude. But yeah, I don't have any quit in me.
There you go, man. Hell no.
Yeah.
First off, man, I do want to apologize because whenever you were telling your story, you did mention that your mom passed away when you were how old again?
3.
3 years old. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. Was there a certain, main reason how she passed away?
Yeah, alcohol. She had
Really?
got cirrhosis of the liver, which is when you drink a whole bunch and pretty much just kills your liver, which
Wow.
tears your whole body up. Yeah. Yeah, she was 35, 36 years old.
Oh, she was young.
Yeah.
Oh, she was really young.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of her at all? Like, I know 3 years
No.
old, you probably don't even remember anything.
No, I don't have any memories. Maybe there was like trauma that blocked that out, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any memory of it.
Wow. Okay. How was your stepmom? Was she?
She's great, man. She's still alive. She's awesome. Yeah, she's been a blessing, dude.
That's great. She stepped up to, be. Would you say that she stepped up to be a role, in your life as a mom?
Yeah, I mean, and she took on 5 other kids.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, dude.
That's crazy. Oh wow, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah.
Half of them kids, my siblings were all 10 years old and up, so they were probably.
Did you say you were the youngest?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The youngest out of 7, you said, right?
Yep.
Dang.
Big family. Big crew.
Right? Lots of family. They're gonna keep probably increasing too.
Oh, dude. Yeah, my sister already has 5 kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's got 5 kids. My brother Josh has 3 kids, and then I have a nephew Dylan. So there's a lot of them already, dude.
Okay. Damn, man. You already got all those nieces and nephews already.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now with your profession, what is like your most important tool that you have?
My voice.
Your voice?
Yeah.
All the things to say your voice.
Yeah, I would say my voice. Oh, my brain, right? Or my cliche heart answer, but yeah, my voice is my tool, man. I was losing my voice for a lot of years. I was drinking and staying up all night, and I was not doing what I needed to. I would lose my voice every week. So
wow.
Yeah, I don't really struggle from it now. I do. I don't drink at all. I'm 3 years sober, and I do IV treatments every 2 weeks.
Oh, you know what? That's what I was going to ask you. You've lost how much weight?
A little over 20 pounds.
Still, that's crazy. You're doing something called the carnivore diet?
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that? Please tell me, please educate me on what that is, because this is my first time I'm hearing about that. Is it kind of like a keto diet type of thing?
It's comparable.
Okay.
I think what the problem with keto is that people go for the sugar-free stuff. Sugar-free this, and there's always sugar in there. There's just man-made sugar that will poison you and get you inflamed and all that. But on the carnivore diet, you only eat meat. You eat meat or products of meat, right? Milk, eggs, cheese, butter, fat.
Basically everything that comes from animals, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, for the first month, we were so strict on it, dude. The first week, I lost like 8 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all
That's a
water.
lot.
Yeah. That diet's another reason why my voice is in such great shape right now. I don't have anything getting me sick, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you've lost a total of 20 pounds. And how long have you been doing it for?
About 40 days, maybe 50 days, almost 2 months.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
actually really good.
I exercise too, though. So I exercise every about 4 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. So I'm sure there's probably
Really?
more fat loss, but
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I've gained muscle since that. But
Having a busy schedule, how are you able to find the time to exercise though?
so when I'm home during the weeks, that's the first thing I do. I wake up 6 in the morning and go. On the road, it's hard. Like last weekend, we went and found a gym and we went and Ubered there and worked out, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's not always easy to do that. It's freaking hard. But as long as you're eating, well, you don't even have to exercise on the carnivore diet. You can just do the meals that they tell you to eat, the beef and the eggs, and then you don't have to exercise and you'll still lose a ton of weight.
Okay.
Yeah, and your
I'm
energy will be through the roof.
I'm thinking about doing it now. See, I was always on a keto diet, but oh no, carnivore diet sounds fun. Just
Boy,
like
you're a man, dude. You know, we love steak. We love
we
meat.
love meat. We love meat in general. Yeah.
Manliest diet you can do, and it's so cheap too. I mean, people think, oh, you're eating ribeyes and this. Yeah, but you can find deals and all that.
Yeah, meat's also expensive too, but hey,
Sometimes, but
yeah.
But when you're eating that diet, you're not going to McDonald's and
Like-
Whataburger and Taco Bell. So I mean, you're really saving all your money, and you're
Yeah.
not drinking anything other than water and coffee. So you're not spending money on sodas or Red Bulls or anything.
And you said you're also drinking milk?
Yeah. I
Okay.
drink very little of it, but yeah.
Okay. What about drinking alcohol? You said you don't drink at all now?
I don't drink at all. I mean, I'm sure if you absolutely had to, you do like vodka and water or something. But yeah, I mean, most of it is like it's really discipline, man. It really tests your discipline, and yeah, being on the road and being on the carnivore diet is freaking hard, dude. But
I was just about to ask that because I'm pretty sure you have to, like, if you do like a pit stop, you have to make it quick too. And guess what? The only thing that's around there, fast foods.
Yeah, and I'll meal prep. I'll meal prep for the whole weekend.
Oh, that's good.
And another thing on the diet, if you eat enough, you don't have to eat but one time a day. So I'm usually fasting from like 8 p.m. to 7 p.m., 6 p.m. the next day.
That's pretty long.
It is long, dude, but you don't get hungry at all. And that's
Really?
That's with exercising too. Yeah.
Okay.
It's bizarre. It's freaking the weirdest thing, but it works.
What was it hard at the beginning? Did you get like a migraine or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
the first day I did. It's
Really?
that was it. I didn't have any other cravings. I immediately started just feeling the positive effects of it.
Oh, man. Because I remember the first time I did keto, like I think it was like the first 2 or 3.
Yeah. Dude, makes you want to punch a kid.
Yeah. Makes you want to punch a kid. Oh, I got an interesting question. Interesting question for you. If you could open a show for any artist, who would it be?
Probably Cody Johnson.
Cody Johnson. And why?
He's probably the biggest, but he's just one of my favorites of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Who would you most likely like to collaborate with?
Man, I love Jelly Roll.
I love Jelly Roll too.
Yeah, I love Jelly Roll, man. Man, I would be honored to collaborate with whoever wanted me to.
Oh, that would be awesome with Jelly Roll. Oh yeah. For a big guy, I really didn't expect him to have a voice like that.
Bro, I saw him at the rodeo, and it blew my whole mind. It all
really.
Yeah, people were crying, like it was like a spiritual awakening, dude. It made sense. The dots connected for me.
Yeah. What's your favorite song from him?
Halfway to Hell is pretty good, but he did a song with Cody called Whiskey Vent, and it's really good.
I think everybody knows the song I'm about to say because they play it on the radio so much. Save Me.
Oh yeah, just got a ACM award for Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Really
man, I love that song. That song was like, oh sorry, I kind of pressed on the mute. That song was like I don't know, it spoke to me, especially whenever you're going through like depression and stuff like that. Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's dude. But when you go to his shows, you just look around and there's people healing, dude. It's like, but it blew my mind. Seriously, blew my freaking mind, dude.
Yeah, I heard he came to the rodeo, and there was a lot of people that were more invested in Jelly Roll than any other artist. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So if you were to go back in time, say you found a time machine, like, oh cool, a time machine, let me go visit little Jake, see what he's up to, let me give him some solid advice, what advice would you give him?
That's a good question. I don't know, man. I would probably just say trust the process, you know.
Hey, that's the best advice, honestly, anybody could receive. And you know, that's probably one of the advices that I still give out right now. Trust the process.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's, you know, my wife and I were just talking about life recently, and one word one little words that stood out the most when she said trust the process. And I was like, yep, she's right.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably say that, and I would say like write songs, write every day.
Right every day.
You know, I just, if for that's just for me to say that to me, and I still say that to other writers too. Is like, I didn't take it serious until 3 years ago, and if I would have been taking it serious when I started 10 years ago, I would be an incredible songwriter. You know.
Oh man, imagine that.
Then again, it's part of the process that's the road I took. That was like, I was supposed to start writing here, and in this amount of time, I would be where I'm at now, right? I don't think God would have given me. He wouldn't have given me the right tools, and maybe I would learn the wrong way. I don't know.
I get you, man. This is a very interesting question that I just got. So we obviously know that you could sing, but do you sing in the shower?
No.
No.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends. If like there's a song in my head, I do have music playing while I'm in the shower.
Okay. That, I guess, yeah, you're right about that. Oh, this is another good question. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for music, though?
Man, my other passion is cooking. So I feel like I would probably be cooking. I'd probably have like a food truck or a restaurant or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to home right now, your wife just lets you do the cooking?
Yeah, she does really. She always laughs because I'm like, get out of the way. Get out of here. This is my kitchen.
Let me take over. I got it.
She's a great cook too. I'm freaking weird. It's just I love it. I love it. So I'll do like 6 different things at once, and then it'll all be done. It's the weirdest.
And it won't be burned.
No, it won't be burned.
Oh, yeah, man, you're good. See, there's a lot of, I guess that's one of the roles that we all play, because my wife, I do the laundry at home. I love doing the laundry. I always tell her like, hey, I got the laundry, I'll do that. But she'll do something else, like, you know, she'll take care of bills and I'll do the laundry. She'll cook and I'll do something else. We have a little bit of roles, you know, kind of reversed in a way too. So I can kind of understand you a
Ain't
little bit.
Wrong with that, dude. But,
no, it's balanced, honestly.
Yeah.
It's really
I mean, you're a man too, so your OCD is probably crazy. So it's like, I'll do the laundry because you keep doing my socks wrong, you know. So
I hate missing socks. That's one of the things that I absolutely hate. Like, if you're missing one sock, you might as well just throw the other one away.
Yeah, but then you'll find 3 later.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
That's what's about it, yeah.
You'll put on some jeans you haven't worn in 3 years, and you'll be like, there's a whole family of socks in here.
Like right under the dryer or something like
that.
Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Man, no.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm still pretty good. I'll get pulled over all the time, but I don't never get tickets. I'm not knock on wood, but I really don't break the law, dude. Not like that.
Okay. Were you ever scared to get in trouble, period, with the law?
Yeah, man.
I was.
I had just got out of basic training and I was home. and I was going down 45 and went to Galveston County Fair and had some like underage beers and drove back. I drove me and like 3 or 4 of my friends back, dude. I was speeding and he pulled me over, dude. And I was like, I'm going to jail.
Oh, man.
He pulled me out of the car and gave me this lecture that was like, pull your head out of your ass and like, you just now started this and now you're here. He's like, get in the truck and get your shit together, dude.
What? Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where God had your back.
Yeah, I didn't learn, dude, because once I started playing music, I was drinking and driving all the time. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Dude. Like, probably not anything proud to say I don't do it anymore, but, dude, there were some times where I'd wake up and I'm like, how did I get here?
Yeah, oh, man. No, that's like the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get rich or anything. It was just my own stuff. Like, oh, we're just going to make stupid decisions tonight, you know?
Yeah. So we obviously know what advice you would give to younger Jake, but what advice has someone given to you that you still live by till today?
I mean, my dad's work ethic is kind of something that's always been ingrained in me. I don't know. I mean, there's not really, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of advice that I've got through the years that's just kind of collected, right? But man, my buddy Jesse always tells me to own myself, you know, like don't go get a big record deal and give them 90%, you take 10, you know?
Yeah.
Like, always own yourself. And so that's kind of something I try to do too.
Oh, okay. Has any major record label gotten a hold of you yet or gotten in touch with you yet?
No, not yet. I'm still doing the independent thing, which I think is the best way right now for me.
Is it?
Yeah, and you got to think, a lot of people hear record deal, which some of them are great. I would love a record deal, right, if it worked. But what they do is they pay for all of your stuff, and you get paid, and you pay them back.
Exactly.
Right? So, like a record label, for instance, if I go record a record, we're going to spend $100,000 of their money on it, and I don't see any of that money unless we break that threshold of that $100,000, right, or however much.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
whereas
that makes sense.
Right now, if I go spend $100,000 on an album, which I am, I spend that on an album, I own that. That's mine. I own the masters. I own the songs. I own all of it. Every month I get my money back.
Exactly. You get all of that. And
if I wake up tomorrow and say I'm done, then no one's going to hold my feet to the fire. You know.
Exactly. That's true. I guess you're right in the way, because people see a record deal as their time to shine or something like that. But I get what you're saying though.
You know, there's pros and cons to them. I would love one. So, but I'm just not a young, naive artist either. So I'm going to read a contract and have a lawyer look at it. And there's just a lot of ways for them to hurt you and take place.
Absolutely. Oh, that's smart on your part. What is the most useless talent you have?
I have no idea. I don't even know.
No?
I don't know.
You're good at everything.
Yeah, I'm good at everything.
You're good at everything. So, okay. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask you. What did you think about that Beyonce song?
It's not good.
Right?
It's not good, you know, but everyone's like, oh, she's not country, and oh, she's this. Oh, man, we can't even say that because we let Jelly roll in this thing. You know, like Jelly's here. We can't have Jelly and love Jelly and hate Beyonce because she's Beyonce. You know, like, the song's not very poppy. It's very poppy, not good. It's just not a good song. I don't think.
It's really not a good song. I just But why do you think a lot of people gas it up though? Well, not a lot of people, but you know, there's some people which are mostly her listeners, her fans, that really gas it up, talking about it because this is the greatest song ever. But I feel like just because she labeled it a certain way, and it's Beyonce. That's
a fan's job, I think. I think it's a listener's job to back that artist up, damn near, right, wrong, or indifferent. They're going to fight for that artist because they love them.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's people that probably think my music sucks, right? But I have fans that are like, dude, this is the best music ever, right? everyone's trying to prove a point to everybody, man. And I think country music is at this weird thing right now where it's like the landscape is like doors open, you know. You can come in here and feel free to be creative and test your stuff in country. Post Malone's country.
Yeah, I saw that.
You
I
know?
saw that he started doing country too. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we just
When-
can't. We just can't be picky anymore, dude. It's like welcome to country music is more just music, and if people want to sing it, they can sing it. Like that's kind of what's happening.
I guess I gotta give it up to Beyonce in a way because I mean she's kind of putting it out there too, right?
Yeah,
In a way.
she's got money, dude. So it's
Yeah,
not
she's got money. Yeah. She's got money. She's gonna make her millions regardless. She's still gonna have the same fans. But I gotta give it to her, you know, too, because she's smart. Marketing too. Hold on. So how would you describe the music that you are creating right now? Son of a gun, I keep dropping stuff.
Say again?
I said, how would you describe the music that you're currently working on right now?
It's all really me, man. Like really authentic. It's fresh. I don't feel like it sounds like anybody else. It just feels more. I feel more comfortable with it than I ever have. Even the songs that I didn't write that I'm putting out, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm in a new era of music that I'm putting out.
Yeah, nice. Where you gonna? Okay, where are you planning on expanding later on in the States?
Man, I'd love to play nationally, man. I've never
really?
played. I've never played in Red Rocks, Colorado. I'd love to play there. Colorado Springs. I'd love to be, play frequently in Nashville. I'd love that. Alabama, Mississippi. We have some shows coming up in Florida, but I would just love to play everywhere, man. Texas is great. I love Texas, but I've been touring in Texas for 10 years. So.
Oh wow.
Scenery. I like the change of scenery.
Did you ever have a bad experience with any venue?
Oh man, I have bad experience with venues every week, man.
Oh, you got to tell me about this.
It's just part of it, Sometimes there's just you have really great venues, and then you have just complicated venues that might not be live music venues. Like their money is restaurants or bar. You throw a band in there, we're doing an hour and a half of original music. So it's not like we're up there playing cover songs. We're not this cover band. So sometimes you run into an issue of like this bar owner that is a live music venue caters to the artist, takes care of the artist, everybody wins, it's a great time. Then you have this side where I'm a restaurant and we do live music for them. Yeah. And now you have this original artist coming in and it's like my way or the highway, you're gonna do what I say. And it's just sometimes it just makes it really hard, man.
Really?
And
jeez.
You'd be surprised, man. I mean, I've had bar owners call me by the wrong name, promote.
Oh, no.
They've written checks to me as the wrong name.
Ah.
I have the easiest name.
What have they called you?
Josh Bush, Jake Ward, Jake Bish. I swear, dude, Jeff Bush. That was the new one.
Jeff.
So
they called you Jeff Bush.
Jeff Bush, dude. It's yeah, I've never. It's the weirdest thing. The people mess my name up more than anything.
What?
Easiest name.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, you have to give it up, bro. Oh man.
And it's impressive too, because I'm like, how do y'all mess it up when my name is on everything?
Has anybody called you Jack?
Oh yeah, I get that. It's my dad's name, so I get that all the time too.
Really?
Yeah. But I never say anything, dude. I always play it really cool. Like they'll be like, "Thanks so much, Josh," and I'm like, "You're welcome. Your pleasure's mine. The pleasure's Josh."
Oh man, that's freaking hilarious. Man, this stupid cough, man. I gotta get for it. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's an interesting question. Does anybody else in your family sing too? Oh crap.
My brother Josh does a little bit. My sister sings like a mama. She's got a good mama voice. And yeah, I don't think anybody else does. it's hard being the best,
Yeah,
None of them can outsing me, I guess.
I'll sing you. That's a good one. How do they feel about the whole touring and all the art, all the work that you're putting in? How do they feel about it?
I think now they're starting to see I'm not crazy,
Mm-hmm.
My sister's a lot more involved now. Like she follows me everywhere and keeps up with me and asks me stuff, and she hears all the songs I record, first, and they all love it, man. It's difficult, and it's really easy for artists to get discouraged when their family doesn't come out to all the shows.
Absolutely.
But we as artists, we have to understand that this is our life that we've chosen, and they have lives that they've chosen, and sometimes they never line up, and sometimes they line up.
Yeah.
I really quit relying on what they thought. Really, like my support comes from strangers, like people that I've met just playing music that love me like crazy and drive hours to come see me.
Have you ever looked like in the audience and see like just the regular person that didn't know your music turn into like a biggest fan? Have you seen like that transformation?
Yeah, I've been very blessed to see that transformation, man. I've even had people that have openly been like, I don't dig your music, and then I've seen it transform to them like coming out and supporting. And
how does that make you feel?
Song wins, man. Best song wins all the time. Like a good song is gonna rise to the top.
Yeah. What's your go-to song that you were like, okay, well, if you say you don't like my music, wait till you listen to this one. There has to be one.
Man, there's probably, it used to be Gravity and You. That was like the song that took me to the dance, but Cowgirl's great, but we have so many new songs. Like we've just been incorporating them in the show. And some of them that we're playing, I'm just like, y'all don't care about me right now, but this song is going to get y'all.
Yeah, exactly. There has to be that song that, let me get it. Let me hit you with this one. You're going to change your mind.
Absolutely. And I mean, you just can't deny a good song. You can't.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I just want to see like that person go from serious to like a fan, like cheering and stuff like that, and sing, probably almost singing along in a way.
Yeah, for sure, man. We played this show in Canadian Texas, which is right up near Amarillo, and we got up there and played. Well, we were just about to release a song called "Good Time Machine" that's out, and it's off the album, and it's really, really good. Well, we start playing it, and there's a dude that is sitting with his back turned to us, and he's drinking a beer, man. He's got his back turned to us. He's got a blonde mullet, and he's like, he's there for a good time. He just doesn't think we're the people going to give him one,
Yeah.
And so, man, we kicked "Good Time Machine," and you could see the back of him. He started vibing,
Really?
Yeah, and then he turned and he looked, and it's like 100 degrees out here, So, dude, he picks his cooler up and, dude, just like walks to the beat of the music to the front of the stage, dude. It was just like,
what?
His beard, the 3-minute song, and he's pointing at each one of us, like, dude, yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
and he was
man.
by the end of it, he was bought in, dude. From that song forward, he was hooked.
Oh man, that's got to be like the best feeling in the world. Oh,
well, it's like it's like got him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. I should probably take my wife to one of your shows for sure. It's got to be locally. I ain't driving.
Oh, dude, I don't blame you. I'm not far from you on Saturday at that Woodland show.
Yeah, but when's the 25th? That's when. That's in like what, 3 days? That's on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
I'm gonna have to see exactly where that's at because I need to find a babysitter. So.
Yeah, well, it's kid friendly too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be at a bar, but that's even better.
Yeah, it's it is technically it's a bar, but it's a restaurant. So, people bring their kids. It's awesome.
Oh hell yeah! If it's a restaurant, I'll definitely bring my kids. I don't think we have anything going on Saturday except for getting ready for my son's birthday party on Sunday.
Nice. We
decided to do it on the Sunday because I think it's Memorial Weekend, right? Yeah. So we're we have a 3-day weekend, we're gonna go ahead and do it on a Sunday. That way, people don't have any excuse not to come.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you get them.
Exactly. But let me see if I have any more. I mean, any more songs for you? Any more questions for you? This cough is gonna be the death of me. Oh man, have you ever thought of, let me go ahead and rephrase this. Have you ever thought about doing a duet with your wife?
Yeah, man. She always messes with me a lot about when you gonna let me sing on track. She's way too shy, dude.
Really?
Yeah, she's way too shy.
Wait, weren't you shy at first too?
Hell yeah, I was. But I was
How did you
thrown
break
to
out of
the
that?
wolves. I was thrown to the wolves, man.
You just forcefully had to get out of that.
Yeah, it was like, if I'm gonna do this, I can't be shy and do this because it ain't gonna work like that.
Bro, set her up.
Yeah, no.
Set her up. Just be like, hey, you're just gonna come on stage. Just,
You're just gonna bring it. You're just gonna bring this pinata up here, and we're not gonna make you sing anything.
Like, surprise! I have this for you to sing. That's what you're gonna do.
Here's a microphone with your name on it. Down.
Can she sing? Has she tried to sing in front of you?
She hasn't like seriously tried to sing, but I've heard her sing. She's pretty good.
Really?
She's just shy.
Oh man, we need to get her out of that. You know how a lot of country singers they have a duets with their wives sometimes.
Oh
their
yeah,
significant other.
Those guys though are married to Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
They marry. They're already rich,
Yeah, you're right. Get to pay for all that glamour.
Yeah.
But man, okay, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Man, I hope I have some big cuts. I hope that big artists record some of my songs. I hope that I have already checked off all the goals that I want up to that point,
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to like be well known all over, not just Texas or not just Pasadena. I want to be everywhere. I want everyone to know it. I mean, and a lot of that too is because I think my music has stuff to say, and I think people need to hear it.
I'm telling you, a lot of people would enjoy it. You just got to get more viewers or listeners.
Yeah, lacking that. Yeah, but you know what? That comes with time, and again, trusting the process. Like I always say it. You see these people that are blowing up on TikTok with one song.
Exactly.
If I blew up tomorrow, I'd have 10 years of music.
Yeah.
Great songs. Within the last 3 years, all the music has just been great, and like. I have confidence knowing that taking the scenic route that I'm taking and not the fast track, I get to learn a lot more, but I also get to stack my catalog up with great
Exactly. Songs. I wanted to ask you too, how was it? Did you even know that your song was on not Spotify, I'm sorry, Instagram?
Yeah, so
how did that happen?
So you have to, like, whenever I upload music and it releases to the world, Spotify and all that, other little places pick it up and it'll go there. So like TikTok, Twitter, and all the Facebook Reels, and but they try their best to hide it. So I guess just by people using the sounds that go up to the top.
Yeah, because when I used your song, I was like, let me just type it to see if it comes up, and I was very surprised when I saw it there. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
How the hell did you get on here? Oh, he's made it. He's made it. I'm telling you. I was saying now, yeah, he's made it. That's probably like the best way to get some, I guess, recognition too. Start playing music from, on right there on social media. That's basically how people are going viral now. Like you mentioned on TikTok. Yeah. People are using, their songs on TikTok videos, and their videos are going viral. And who knows? What if that happens to you one day?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, would I like to have millions of views, millions of plays? Yeah, but I don't want that to be my flash in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys too don't have the experience. Yeah. I got 10 years of dive bars and honky tonks, and bar fights, and stupid choices that they all work together in the business side and in the artist side. Kind of gives you a leg up on the competition, you know?
Exactly. No, that's for sure. What would you did you ever listen to any of the old school country musicians from back in the day?
Oh yeah, man, a bunch of them play on, like, the studio musicians all play on the records still in Nashville. So I have some of the same people that played on the big George Strait hits that are playing on my record.
Oh wow. Oh, that's good. That's some good names right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait for your next album to come. You said it's gonna be like towards the end of the year. I'm gonna be definitely looking out for that. And like I'm telling you, I'm telling people right now who are gonna be watching later on, gonna be putting you on some good music too, man. Because you definitely got it, bro. I remember listening to your first song. The first song I listened to from you was "Hurricane." That's the first song I listened to.
I just can't get away from it.
What do you mean?
You know that I recorded that song in a closet, dude, at some guy's house. Yeah, the drums are not real. The bass is not real. The only thing real is the electric guitar and my voice.
Really?
All programmed, yeah. And this computer, went in the closet and I sang it.
You know what? When I listened to it recently, because that's the first song I listened to, and that was like 2-3 years ago, I think. You started advertising it, and you're like, "Yeah, I listened to the song." I was like, "Oh," me being like a good buddy, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it," and I did. And I was like, now that I listen to it now, knowing your voice, I was listening to it. I'm like, man, it sounds different. He sounds different,
Yeah,
his voice sounds a lot different than what it does now. And now that you're mentioning that you recorded it in the closet, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's super weird. Super weird. Even listening to that, and then my first two records. I remember when I put them out, I thought they were so good, and now I listen back to them on what I'm doing now, and I'm like, oh god. And I still have like 1,000 of the CDs to sell. So I'm like, yeah, just give them away for Halloween, dude.
Oh my god! Instead of candy, you're gonna give a Jake Bush.
Yeah. I might probably have to put some money in there too. Give them like a $5 bill with the CD. Like, just take it. Okay.
Oh man, that was okay. So that pretty much answered one of the questions that I was gonna ask. Is there any song that you're just like, oh, why did I do that one?
Oh yeah, there's like, I don't know, 12 of those songs.
12? Can you name them?
Maybe not 12. Drive My Truck was one that I cannot stand. House of Home I liked it at first, but I just never grew on me. Tell Me You Don't Love Me Anymore is not really good. Dude, I don't even know. There's like 2 other CDs, but yeah. So there's a few of them that I could do without. If you see them disappear, then just know it wasn't me.
Yeah, but these are still on Spotify, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. So if you guys are planning on listening to Jake, stay away from those songs.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, boom, Drive My Truck. It's gonna be the next biggest played song in America.
They're gonna be like, you lied to me, Reggie. You said this guy was good.
It was good, yeah. It really wasn't bad. I mean, but where I was at in my life and in my career, hell yeah, dude, it was the best stuff around,
Yeah.
But I released a song called "What Are You In For?" and from there on, it's like, oh yeah, here we go. It just kept leveling up, man.
Hey, that's how it started. You got to have some, I even have some episodes where I'm like, God, the lighting is off. My background is all crooked. Why did I put this out? I kind of the same thing, I guess you could say, because there's some episodes where I'm just like, I could have done better.
Yeah. Well, that's part of growing, dude.
Yeah. And that's what I tell you, man. I look back at my stuff and I see, what I can improve on and all that stuff. And I guess, like I've mentioned to people before, we are our biggest critic. Nobody is going to criticize us better than ourselves, especially going back and looking at our work. But I get why you don't listen to some of the music that you listen to.
Yeah.
or that you make.
And the truth is, nobody cares as much as you do. Like,
Yeah.
like this is, if there's shows I'm sure where I'm like, damn, I didn't sing that one song that good tonight. But if I ask that person, they're going to be like, dude, that was amazing. You know, like
Yeah.
the sweat and the small stuff is so stupid, but we do it. It's human nature.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Because there's some episodes where I'm just like, oh, I don't even want to look at that no more.
Yeah.
But then I have people talking about like, oh, that was the best. That was a really good episode. And I'm like, really? All right.
It's like I thought I had honest friends, you know?
Yeah, I had to put myself on mute because I was having a cough attack right now. Telling you, man. Freaking, I don't know what's going on. Did you hear about the first case of bird flu?
No.
I think it's in Australia or something. But
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, keep it over there, dude.
yeah, right.
we can't have any of that.
Right? Like, not again, please. Like 2020, leave that over there.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen again like it happened, dude. I think worst case, if something happens, comes over here and we all die. That's just what's going to happen. You're not going to get anybody to lock themselves up again. That's just
No.
We will never see that again in our life.
Yeah, because we already been through it and we already know, like, hey,
It has messed up the world, dude. People are weird. People are for real. People are different, and like the sense of time is different. The whole thing is weird, dude. It's just like
yeah.
freaking weird.
So as you could tell, the presidential elections are coming up. I don't like getting too much into politics, but who are we voting for, bro?
Man, I think there's only one choice, dude. Hillary Clinton.
What?
I'm just joking. I don't know. I think I'm going Trump, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Hey, I don't want to. I don't like it, but I have to. You know. Plus,
yeah, like I tell people, man, it's our constitutional right to have, to vote.
Yeah.
We are fortunate enough to be a free country where we are able to vote for whoever we seem fit to hold office.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was not the case 4 years ago. I don't know who the hell these people voted for, but they voted this guy in. And we've seen a lot of bad things happening in the world.
Sad. A lot of sad things happen.
Mm-hmm. We lost a lot of lives. People said that Donald Trump was going to start wars. That was not the case. If anything, the world was at more of a peace back then than what it is now.
Oh, bro, could you imagine being in the army right now?
Oh, I actually have people still in the army. I don't know how it is for them. I haven't talked to them, but it'd be interesting to have a soldier. And I'm actually gonna find one to be on next time.
I don't know if you remember Sergeant Newman.
Yes.
Yeah, I still talk to him. He'd probably come on here. He's an interesting dude.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he doing nowadays?
I think he's still in. He might still be in. But I know he was doing like fire protection on the side, but he still goes out and does like all the shooting courses and stuff. The dude's badass. Yeah, he's badass.
I forgot all about him. It's just one, like, I think it was one day from one day to another. I just stopped seeing him.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what happened. I think they said he transferred, or I don't know what it was, but we just stopped seeing him. Yeah. And we just never asked like, hey, where's Sergeant Newman? No, never asked again.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. I heard he was a good dude. I never had an issue with him, never bumped heads or anything like that. He was always very talkative, very friendly. But yeah, just one of those guys who just disappeared.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you stayed in touch with them. But yeah, definitely have them on. I would like to have a lot of people on here, man. I feel like there's a lot of interesting people out there in the world for sure. Take you, for example. I didn't even know you sang.
Bryce.
Yeah, I remember it was like, yeah, Bush. Like, you got at the army. Bush starts singing. What? I was like, he sings? I was let me take a listen to him. That's when I listened to Hurricane.
Oh gosh, yeah, you really jumped off in it. You're like, I'll be the judge of this.
Right?
That's it. That's the one.
That's the one. Like, yeah, he heard it and it's all like, man, pushing that out there.
I'm gonna have to find that file of that song, put it on a CD, and then delete it off of everything, and I'll just keep it for my kids when I die.
When I die, like listen to it, but after.
There's no money. We don't have any money, but I have this song for you.
Do what you want. Do as you want with it.
Yeah. God, I'll be dead. So it's like, might kill y'all too. Might kill y'all.
Who knows? They might make it a banger back in the day. They put some auto tune in there, or
Yeah, like TikTok dance to it or something.
something, right?
Well, you gotta think by the time that I have kids old enough and I'm about to die, it's gonna be like year 2060 something. It doesn't even sound like a real year.
Right? 2060. Sounds like a barcode.
Yeah.
Price tag. But yeah, man, definitely Trump is the way to go. A lot of people don't like it, but hey, it's not about who we like and who we dislike. It's about making like the smartest decision on how we want to live our lives for the next 4 years. Quite honestly, I really don't see it any other way other than going for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
those are our two choices.
Yeah, we need somebody that's unapologetically patriot and really loves the country, loves the troops, loves the people, man. The economy sucks. Just making it hard on everybody, dude. It's already hard to be alive. And then you make it expensive and negative, and there's no pride. So I don't know. I don't really care. I don't want to say I don't care. I care who's going to be the president, but I just really hope that it's who we need, you know,
who we want to be.
Yeah, that's a God thing too.
Man, let's hope, man. Got to get a lot of people to vote. Don't listen to the celebrities saying that your vote don't count.
Oh, I'm mailing mine in.
It's the worst thing you can do.
Twice, baby.
Hey, they're not going to ask for voter registration or voter ID.
No, dude. I'm telling you, I'm putting it in. Trump's getting it, bro.
Trump's getting it. Hell yeah. No, I believe you, man. We're reaching at the end of the show, man, and I wanted to go ahead and thank you one last time for accepting my invitation over to the Major Listen studio, man. It was great having you. It's great catching up, seeing where you're, where you are in life, where you're going to be going in life as well. Yeah, man, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. It was a great conversation. Fortunately, time does go by quickly, so
yeah, man, for sure. Well, man, come catch a few shows, and anything we can all share on this page or whatever.
Yeah. So where can people watch like your tour dates or your
so if you go to jakebushofficial.com, you can either go there for everything, or when you open that page, if you click the logo, it'll take you to my link tree, and that has everything on there.
And that's jakebushofficial.com.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and post it right there on the comments just so everybody can have a look at it right here. jakebushofficial.com.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's to see his next shows, his next next tours and stuff, everything. Apparently Spotify is wrong.
Yeah, I'll make sure that gets fixed.
I was like, said you're I said you were going all over Houston.
Yeah,
small countryside.
Doing a Houston tour.
But yeah, man, thank you so much. I don't know if you have any last words for everybody else.
No, man, I'm good, dude. Thanks for having me on. It's great to see you again. And yeah, had a good time.
Brother. All right, man. Thank you so much. And with that, I will let you go. You have a good night. God bless you, man. And keep up the good work, bro. I'll keep listening to you for sure.
Holler at me. See you.
All right, man. Later, bro. Man, good episode, my buddy, man. yeah, it's been last time I saw him was, how long has it been? Like 7 years? No, longer than that. But yeah, man, it was good catching up with Jake, man. So as of now, I have sorry guys, there's a lot of dust. So as of now, we only have 3 more episodes of season 2 left for, yeah, 3 more episodes of season 2, and that's it. I'm gonna take a good long break. Why? Because I need it. I need to recharge. I need a, hold on. It says Jake is still on. Yeah, I need to recharge. I mean, I'm just gonna have a really busy schedule the next following months, so I think I need that time off. And not only that, I need to strategize on what it is I want to do next. I want to get new viewers, of course. I definitely got new viewers this season. You know, I'm going to be doing a total of 30 episodes before the season ends. So I would count that as a W, as a win for me. But I'm hoping to increase that by next season for sure. I'm gonna make it happen somehow, some way. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I know it was a short one. I feel like it was short. I don't know, but it was the exact same time that I do all my episodes. But hey, I guess just time flies whenever you're into a conversation. But yeah, guys, great show. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be back with the new one next Tuesday. Back on Tuesdays again. Not on a Wednesday. Going back on Tuesdays. I'm gonna see who I can bring in. If I could bring in Army Soj, I'll do so. I'm gonna figure that out for sure. But anyways, man, I'll keep you guys posted, you know, the day before, let you know what I got going on. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you on the next one. Pulling the trigger, and 1, 2, 3.